Okay guys, in this tutorial what I'm going to teach you how to do is use the cin function of C++ to get data from the user. So the problem we're going to solve is we are going to calculate a pitcher's ERA. An ERA is earned runs divided by innings pitched times total innings, or earned runs times total innings over innings pitched. So it's the same thing. So what we're going to need is we're going to need to get three things from the user. We're going to need to get the earned runs, the innings pitched, and the total innings pitched. So let's go ahead and write a program to do this. So what we're going to do is, we're going to say using namespace standard, and let's do a cout. Let's first do this. We're going to define some variables. We're going to say int, we'll say earned runs equals 0. Innings pitched equals 0. And then we'll say, let's see here. Let's try to get these lined up nicely. We'll clean the junk later. Take that later. Okay. And then we'll say total innings equals 0. Finally, we'll say double ERA equals 0.0 for now. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get some stuff from the user. So we're going to say cout. We're going to say enter the number of earned runs. Now we'll say cin. Now notice the cin, the operator is different. And what do we want to cin? We want to store what they're going to type in earned runs. Okay, let's just see how this is going to work. We're going to say cout, you've entered earned runs runs, and so let's just take a look at how this works. This will just do a little echo for us. So let's see, we did 10. We've entered 10 earned runs. Okay, so there we go. So this is how we do it. When we cin, whatever we type in will get stored in that variable. The program will wait, and it'll get stored in that variable. So let's go ahead and do the same thing for enter innings pitched. We'll say cin innings pitched. Finally, we'll say cout enter total innings played. And then we'll say total innings, and whoops. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, cin total innings. Okay, so now we've stored these, and we could just echo this back. We don't have to do this, but we will. So we'll say you've entered innings pitched. Innings pitched. You've entered total innings. Total innings. Okay, so you've entered earned runs, innings. Okay, so now let's do our calculation. So what we're going to do is we're going to say ERA is going to equal earned runs times total innings divided by innings pitched. Now this will be a little bit of an issue because they're all doubles. They're all ints, right? And we want a double. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take any one of these. Doesn't really matter. We could just do this. It doesn't matter. Just cast one of them into a double. Like this is casting the numerator into a double because a double over an int gives us a double. If you don't do that, you're going to lose the decimal. So we'll say this. See out. Your total ERA is ERA end line. And let's try this, and we'll add one more thing to this when we're done. We'll add one more. We'll add the pitcher's name too. So let's do that. Let's see. Total number of runs. We'll say 4 runs in 6 innings. Total number of innings played 9. So our total ERA is 6. Okay. There we go. Seems to work okay. And we can cast this if we want as well. Let's run it again. Let's see here. Enter total number of earned runs. 4. Enter total innings pitched. Our total innings 9. Enter innings played. We'll say 3. So our total ERA is 1.3. Okay. That's it. You can try this out with other data. So let's get the person's name. Again, we're using this formula. It's earned runs times total innings divided by innings pitched. And I got it from here. So that says that we're giving 3 innings times total innings divided by innings pitched, right? So we should get 4.5. So we can try to run this and see if it works. 3 innings pitched. Let's see, what did they say? 6. Total number of innings played 9. And we get 4.5. So there you go. Works perfectly fine. All right, let's do a string too. So let's go ahead and say include. And we'll say string. I'm going to do C++ style strings because I prefer those. And let's go ahead and say string name equals, and just initialize it with a null string, and we'll say cout, enter your name, all right, cn, name, and we'll say cout, hello, name, and line. So we could try this. And we could use the same data. 3, 6, 9. And there you go. So that's it. Hopefully this makes sense. This is how we'll get a string. Make a simple string data type and print everything out.